You are in for a treat. This is MyBackStory, an Indiegogo campaign for a backpack. The world's first digital backpack, they would have you believe, and it's really kind of high-tech. The idea behind it seems to be that there are people that will pay for you to wear your backpack, and it will present electronically various ads, whether you're riding your bicycle, motorcycle, or just wandering around aimlessly as you're wont to do. It's kind of an interesting idea because you don't really have enough advertising in your life, and probably other people don't. So you're going to fill that particular need, aren't you? They're quite scientific in what they're trying to accomplish because they even took the time out in the wall of text to tell us that they got their figures from the Department of Numbers statistical data. And of course, their goal of $50,000 is going to help them begin the mass production at their planned U.S. facility. They also are going to talk about augmented reality t-shirts and such like. They tell you offhand what the risks and challenges are, and no stone has been left unturned because they're so professional, they made sure that only the finest companies around knew about them.
Brought to you by
the Patreon supporters of Crowdfunding Hell. Click on the link below in the description for this video and become a patron of Crowdfunding Hell. Now, I've made a lot of fun of this particular campaign, and it's pretty obvious that it has failed or is about to fail rather badly. And I think that through our narrative that I've been able to prove why that happened. They have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Who is the market? Who would willingly turn themselves into a mobile billboard? And last but not least, who would spend their time in their busy day trying to live their lives and get things done, staring at people's backpacks? How would they remember what they'd seen? Isn't this just about as effective as a roadside billboard is now? And how many of those do you see on a daily basis and simply tune them out and ignore them? Let's move on to the next one.
Everybody loves their smartphone.
I'll say that they love their smartphones. These people here alone all are tend to marry their smartphones. But I digress.
Rapid growth of the internet and wireless technologies have led to many wonderful conveniences. It's fundamentally changed our society and the way we do things. Whether you're at work, school, traveling, or at home, you will find these devices everywhere.
I'm not sure, but I get the distinct impression he's about to blame the internet for something. Let's find out.
How these technologies work, their effects on our environment and biological systems remain largely something we are unfamiliar with.
Unfamiliar with, right? Technology that we've seen for decades has been a mystery to us all this time?
Most wireless devices work using microwave and radio waves to communicate.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You may have seen transmission towers around where you live.
The deployment of infrastructure will keep pace with the growing need for faster, more responsive systems.
And what has any of this to do with selling drab clothing? Well, I guess we have to plod on.
Like the Internet of Things and smart homes.
Bloqed is a passion for better living.
Our vision is to make functional yet beautiful clothes you can wear every day, which reduce the effects of radiation from these devices.
I'm not sure, but it sounds like they're saying that we're all living in some sort of radioactive wasteland and we should be wearing these things to protect ourselves. I noticed that they don't protect your head or gonads.
We use silver, nano-sized silver fibers, which are woven permanently into the fabric. Silver is highly conductive, and when wireless signals make contact with the fabric, the energy is dissipated due to the resistance of the fibers. Silver is naturally antibacterial, eliminating odor-causing bacteria, so you can wear your clothes longer without having to wash them.
That's good, I suppose, because the more that you would be washing the silver, the more it would bend to break down in that fabric. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet, right?
Making it better for the environment. We have partnered with fabric manufacturers to bring to you a range of clothes that you can wear either by themselves or as undergarments. It was important to us to use fabrics which would feel soft to the touch and comfortable against the skin.
In the comments section below, tell me if you are someone who only wants things that are rough and not soft to the touch in your clothing. Go ahead, I'll wait.
We take pride in our work and pay attention to details. As we all know, the smallest things often make the biggest difference. We love the idea of crowdfunding, where a community can be part of making ideas come to life.
Of course you love crowdfunding. After all, you're assuming no risk. It's the backers that assume all the risks, right?
Everything is lined up. The manufacturing, logistics, fulfillment, and e-commerce.
If you've already got all that stuff lined up and ready to go, what in the world do you need from us as backers for your radiation-proof clothing?
All we need is your support to make it happen. The future is wireless. Let's move forward together.
Yep, I can see where these people are sparking a revolution, all right. Especially then they're trying to promote the fear factor that so many people seem to have now that 5G is upon us. Even utilizing stories about how these radio frequencies were probably going after his own mother and how he solved it using the magical, miraculous gray and dark gray fabric. It's an old story. We've covered this kind of stuff before. And remember, the only thing they're trying to do is make you afraid of something that's going to happen anyway, has been happening, and probably hasn't affected you health-wise at all. Yep, once again, fear is the key. The Crowdfunding Hell Prison Workshop. You too can own something that has been fashioned lovingly by the gnarled hands of our inmates. YouTube, which reminds you to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of any new videos that come out on Crowdfunding Hell.